good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
We're on to race number 5, which will be jackpot 2 races 5, 6, 7 and 8. You'll need to try and structure a winning perm. 1600 meters, the time will be 14:55, 5-3 Devon. At the time of recording, just a guide for the racing fans out there. Number 3, 7-1. Horse number 4 at 9-2. Number 7 at 4-1. 8 is at 5-1, 9 at 6-1, 10 at 7-1, it's 10-1 and better. I like to give just short comments on each runner. Maybe we can just share that. Hell's Bells, I'm going to say negative, willing to ignore in the exotics.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you.
Number 2, Tom's Act, I like this as a roughie. A rating drop right to a low 54. I remember this horse when he started off. The ability is certainly there. If it decides to come up in this type of field, it'll be a nice result.
Yeah, that's the key thing with this horse. He needs to be, I would say, around about midfield, because sometimes he can find himself lagging back.
Yes.
I have been following him on a number of occasions in the past few starts, and he has been disappointing. But if he does bring his A game, he can win a race of this nature. I'm just hoping that Sereno can jump him out and have him in a good position, because he can finish.
Okay, that's number 2, Tom Zach. Number 3, Quick Star, MJ Odendaal, and the apprentice claiming 1.5 kgs. Again, I can't be too confident with him, but the fact is he's a 4-time winner, and he's, of course, a distance winner.
Yeah, lengths-wise, never been far off the action. Does have a good draw with the apprentice aboard, but didn't form part of my top 3 selections.
Number 4, Mr Maloney. The one thing that I really like about him is the draw swing around. 13 out of 14, 6 out of 9, 14 out of 15. Now drawn 4. I did expect a bit better from him last time out, but I'm going to put that down to the poor draw. Gets my vote in everything.
This is my first selection. I think a nice each-way bet on the tote, number 4, Mr Maloney. That last run was very, very good. To run 2.85 lengths behind safe space from that kind of a draw, the horse did really, really well. And I think he's going to run an absolute cracker here from a much more reasonable draw with Sean Veal aboard. And if you go back 3 starts, I know that run was on the turf on the 20th of December. Did finish 1.8 lengths behind all the time, and that form line has worked out really, really well. So I do give this a massive winning chance, number 4, Mr Maloney. I see the handicapper has dropped the horse 1 point for running 7th. So we'll see how that pans out, but massive runner for me.
Like that as a lot, number 4, Mr Maloney, so we're in agreement there. I'll be out if number 5, Red Magician, wins.
In full agreement with you, unreliable.
Then horse number 6, Imaginable. Very interesting riding engagement. A horse that took, 12 starts to break the maiden. That post-maiden round showed nothing.
Yeah, the comments there says examined normal, so I'm not sure what to make of that. This doesn't form part of my selections.
Then Royce Command, well, if you're going to go out leaving this horse out, then it's going to be your fault, because that last start at 20-1 was a good return to some better form.
Very, very, very good run. 1.8 lengths behind Cupid Song. It's got the blinkers there. Chase Majan sticks with the horse. Massive runner.
This filly against the boys here, Devils and Dust, I'm willing to take her on.
I'll include this into larger perms. Forms part of my top 4 selections. I think this is a massive runner. She has got a very powerful finish on the day, so if she gets slotted into a good position, she can be finishing well late. Well,
interesting comments there with the filly, because the stable seems to be in good form. Number 9, Farland, compliments Atandiwe Mgudla. Assess the conditions on the day. Brilliant ride to go start to finish and notch up this horse's 6th career win. He took so long to win again. Can he go back to back?
Yeah, it's a bit of a 50-50 question, Dees. I will include this horse in larger perms. Rachel is aboard taking the 1.5 kgs off. I see the handicapper has pushed this one off, but from a 9 draw, to loop 8 horses on the inside, it is going to take a little bit out of the horse.
Yeah, and when you look at the hike in the rating that you spoke about, well, instead of it being 2.5 kgs, it's just 1 kg now, with Rachel claiming the 1.5. Kanise and Lela, if, this is the one from the Allison Wright that I fancy could be the right horse, because that last start, there were excuses, and if you want to judge him on his previous starts, or his previous few runs, should I say, comes right into it.
Yeah, if you draw a line through that last run, the last 4 starts prior to that, the form was very, very good. Ran 4th, 2.05 lengths behind Tin Cup prior to that, second. So if you draw a line through that last start, this is the type of horse that's got to have a massive chance. Atandiwe Magudla, he's riding really, really well, so you can throw this horse into the equation.
Number 11, Brotherhood of Magic. If this has to win, there'll be no magic from my side. Will there be an abracadabra from you?
Not for me.
Not for you. Number 12, Get Carter. I think I will have to include this as a roughie. 52 kgs, although drawn 12, can't give you confidence, but if you're looking for a result in the pick 6, is the type of horse that could spring that type of result.
Yeah, it's got a very powerful finish, so if there's a solid speed on, no doubt Nicholas Patel will be able to get the best out of this individual.
Well, I mentioned I've given jackpot. I've gone wide here in the jackpot, but let's look at horses. We both agree that Mr. Maloney, let's call it the roving banker in the field. Are we in agreement with that? Yes. That this is the horse that we are going to rove with everything? And I'll go as far as to say that I'll take a chance and maybe go with a banker in the PA.
100% in full agreement.
You like that?
Yes, I like Mr. Maloney a lot.
Well, if Devon is in agreement with horse number 4, Mr. Maloney, I like the horse currently at around 9-2. I think trifectas, quartets, and whatever bet you are playing, he could be the roving banker in the race. Race 5, horse number 4, Mr. Maloney. But for the exotics, like the bet of the jackpot and the pick 6, if you're playing for a result, well, all the best, yeah. Hopefully it falls your way.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.